It's time for the Giz Wiz with Man's maddest writer, Dick DiBartolo. This is episode 1861, recorded Thursday, December 9th, 2021. Smoothie Operator. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has another new way to make coffee. We also have not one, but two stocking stuffer gadgets and your videos. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same old show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
And here he is, the internet entrepreneur, Dick DiBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. Now, we almost did not have a show.
Yeah.
Last night, my modem, I started uploading the videos for the show today, and I uploaded one, and YouTube said, uploading complete in 1 hour and 50 minutes.
And we're talking 3 minute to 6 minute video.
A 3 minute video. And I thought, at this rate. So I rebooted the modem and I rebooted the computer. Nothing. So I called Spectrum and the guy said, hang on. He said, you know what? The numbers at this end look good, but I can tell from your record you are using a modem that is ancient. Just go down to your local Spectrum store and exchange it for a new one. And then this morning I got up and everything was back to normal. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to bother. I'll wait till after the show, Friday, and get a new modem so I don't have to fuss with it before the show. And then in the afternoon, around 3:30, I was working on the show, and the modem just went. Download was 3 megabytes, and upload it ranged between 0 and 1.
When you started to see the smoke curling from the vents of it was.
So
I think it was time to call it.
Unplugged the modem, ran down the Spectrum. Actually, it was a much better experience than years ago when I was there. Now, since they sell tons of phones and stuff, they have like couches and stuff, and you can roam around and watch for your name to appear on a monitor. And it was great because I hadn't seen the pixels in person and it had smartwatches I'd never seen. So I said to the guy, I'm doing a show at 7:30. I said, is this just going to be plug in? I said, I don't even need wireless. I just need to plug it in. He said, that's all you need to do. Just plug it in. And he said, but just in case, here's a sheet with troubleshooting. So
Here's
I got
some
home.
instructions. And he kicked you out the door.
Kicked me out the door, got home, plugged it in. Nothing. Said, you have no internet. Got out the handy dandy sheet, which was in Spanish. And I figured, I know they do Spanish one side, English the other side. Flipped it over. More Spanish.
Oh, no. Maybe he thought you'd been hitting up Duolingo, the app, and just needed to brush up on your Spanish.
So I called Chad gave it a whirl. We were getting nowhere. But then Chad found the phone number, called this phone number.
What was happening was you plugged in, you were seeing the lights on the Ethernet, but there was no internet. And for some reason, your network wasn't giving you an IP address to the computer. And once you finally got that to work, we kind of worked around, did a reset, got that to work. He needed to activate the hardware, but there was no. That's probably what that sheet told you to do. Was you had to activate.
Maybe. Maybe. Well, fortunately, you found the phone number, but it's very funny because evidently the sheet you found said, make sure you have the MAC number ready.
Right.
So I called Dennis down, got out my magnifying glass, because it's long with a lot of periods.
He had
and then
to
I
get out
got
the
it.
typewriter and make sure that it had an ink ribbon on it.
Yeah.
And type it in there to keep it for later.
Dennis read it back, and we got it. And I said, "Okay, now I call this number." And I call it, and it says, "Are you calling to activate your equipment?" I go, "Yes." "Is everything ready to go?" "Yes." "Hang on." Okay, your equipment is activated. They didn't ask for anything.
Why couldn't it have just done that when you plugged it in? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, except it wasn't activated. But it said, if it's not activated, wait 10 minutes, unplug everything, plug everything back in again, and it'll activate itself.
I felt
And-
like I was at a disadvantage with this troubleshooting because I got internet at this house 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I haven't had. I remember when I was, apartment hopping, getting the internet activated. It was like I knew the process. I mean, it was like I call this thing, I look up this number, do this thing, and now I haven't had to think about that in years. And so,
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
even in
evidently,
chat
this
saying-
this thing was ancient because
Yeah.
3 other service people came over and said, "Oh, can we see that? Whoa, that was big. When did they make that?"
Like, what is this, gas powered? What is going on with this thing? That's crazy.
And,
But-
then,
and
so
then-
about 7:20, I
Oh.
went to speedtest.net, and the speeds were back to where they should be. I'm working on network 4, whatever that means, but it's fine.
Man,
that's
it
I can
was
live
a
with
roller
that.
coaster for sure. Because we
Yeah.
were getting down the wire. I mean, it was like 30 minutes till.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was ready to phone it in.
Yeah. Literally, we were gonna switch back to copper if this didn't work. So I'm very glad that it's all working, and hopefully, with the new hardware, it should be stable.
It'll keep working. Yes, I hope so too.
Hope so. Cool. Well,
And
we
you?
got.
What's with you?
Oh, let me
okay,
think.
go ahead.
What did I do over the weekend? I did something, but I cannot remember. Thursday is at the exact like nexus of anything that happened over the week. I'm now focused on the weekend, and I'm now ready to, I'm thinking about next week. Let me think. Not much. I've just been doing normal stuff. I literally opened up my calendar just to double check that there was nothing that I did last week. Yeah, but nothing.
All
We
right.
did the Giz Wiz like normal. I've been just doing normal stuff, do all my videos and stuff. I now post videos on Facebook. I think this might be new. So I've been posting for years on YouTube, but I've started posting videos to Facebook to see how those do, and I have no idea if that's going to work out. I have. That is like, you learn the vocabulary of one platform, and you know how it works, and I know how YouTube works. Facebook is a black hole nexus that I just do not understand. So we'll see if that goes anywhere. So yeah, that was one thing. So recording Facebook videos for that. There you go.
Sounds good. Sounds
Well,
good.
we got a whole bunch of gadgets. We have a what the
we
heck is it?
do.
I'm excited
We
about that.
do. And let's go to gadget number 1.
3 months ago, I bought the Chefman Insta coffee maker, but that's 3 months ago. Okay. So on Amazon, I went to check the price and it was gone, replaced by the Insta Coffee Max Plus. All right. And look at this, rapid brewing technology
Ooh.
and patent pending adjustable lift. All right. But rapid brewing technology. Whoa. So we're going to see if there's any difference between the two machines. This is just Insta Coffee, not the Max Plus.
with a lot of
You know,
fingerprints.
I know
on it.
from website hits that people like anything to do with coffee.
It's a way of life.
Looks
you know.
wise.
Those look the same,
Wow,
don't
it's
they?
the same, isn't it?
That's exactly the same.
Wait a second.
It's exactly the same. What?
No, actually, that's shorter than, isn't it? No, they're the same.
No.
It's a twin.
Well, that's something.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a marketing
Oh, here's something
breakthrough.
different. Press to unlock. What is this? Press to unlock. Oh, I see. Oh, this doesn't have this. So if you're making a small cup of coffee, well, I mean, I've been using this all along. And then I guess you release it again to go down if you're making a mug of coffee. All right, so I guess we can operate it with all this stuff on here. So basically what we're going to do is it says rapid technology. We're going to put
My
the exact
expectations
amount of
are
water
very
in both,
low.
And we're going to see
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
rapid
This is gonna be any
technology
different, right?
is anything. All right. Now I'm running an extension. What's this? Oh. All right, this is different. Okay, wow.
Actually, this is a
Let me
very
see if I
good
can find this
feature.
real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the max
This
part.
comes with this little brew
I feel
thing.
like.
All right. This comes with a much bigger basket
Lots more surface area.
so that you can make much more coffee using your own grounds. So that is a big difference. And if you're using K-cups, then it comes with this. Oh, okay. Also, I already put the K-cup in here. Also, this has water markings inside. So it looks like it's going to hold more water than the other one. So there is a difference between them. But we're only interested in an exact matchup. This has 8 ounces of water in it. This will have 8 ounces of water in it. Okay. This has this K-cup in it. Double diamond from Green Mountain. Locked. Same size mug. I have to plug this in. And I'm plugging it in across the room.
So it's on a different circuit
Because-
breaker.
They probably each, I'm guessing they both take 1500 watts. This is an old building. So it won't be able to take that kind of power. All right. I will start a stopwatch and then hit the 2 of them as quickly as possible. Let me get into the stopwatch. And I'm going to start them both. It's going to be tricky. They're going to be a couple of seconds off. So, okay, watch. Okay. Now, I do know that they're fast starting. This one starts brewing normally in 30 seconds, okay? And so there's a lot of misinformation online because a lot of reviews say, oh, it makes coffee in 30 seconds. It doesn't. Trust me, I've made lots of coffee. But you hear them. They get going really fast. We're in at 30 seconds right now. Okay.
What?
This one is
That is-
brewing.
It's doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's
Wow. That
And
is actually
technically,
fast.
this one probably started 1 second later because I went on. It's a brew off, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So
Place
what
your
we're
bets
going to do is
now.
we're going to let them run. And then let me see. Is there anything else I can check about this before we? What we're going to do is we're going to just let the video run, but we'll edit it down. So so the changes are. It looks like this one might be discontinued. Okay, because I can't find it on Amazon anymore. This one is replacing it. You get the up and down thing, which I don't think you really. I mean, here's the difference. This doesn't have the up and down thing, but what is, coffee's not splashing anywhere. This one has the up and down thing, but this is the big difference. I like the idea that, well, this one's done. Oh my goodness, wow. 1 minute and 40 seconds. 1 minute and 40 seconds. And they both this made it in 1 minute and 40 seconds. That did it in about 10 seconds later.
Which is so critical.
It's so critical.
I mean,
you say those 10 seconds.
Minutes.
10 seconds over a lifetime.
This is faster by 10 or 15 seconds, okay?
That is so funny. So it was an upgrade a bit.
It is, and the amazing thing is, it's under $40.
Yeah.
It's $39.99, and the next day I did use that big basket, and normally cleaning those baskets are a disaster, but I just turned it upside down and ran water through it. It cleaned up in a second. It is really nice.
Yeah, I'm shocked because the biggest competitor to this would be Keurig themselves, and I think it would be
which is
this right here, $60.
$60.
Which 60 is still inexpensive as well. I feel like that's not that bad, but this, to be honest, I think that it can hold larger cups. Like you could put a bigger cup in the Chefman than you could the Keurig. And there's just no need to spend the extra $20. It has everything. It's small, compact.
Yeah, and I don't know how fast the K cup.
Right. Right. And I use one of those. That's what I use. I've covered it here.
Oh, the Keurig?
On the show. Yeah, the Keurig with the small one that like it doesn't have a reservoir. You immediately put the water in the top. And based off of my intuition, I think this is the one you covered is faster. Because I don't remember that other one being all that fast. And this seems really, really good.
It really is. It really is.
So if you're on the fence,
wash your face, you have coffee.
About getting a K-cup, if you're on the fence about getting a Keurig, try this for $40. Get in there. I like that a lot.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm shocked. I really am because K-cups are just so convenient. You got tons of options. They are sealed up so they stay fresher for longer than say just if I get through half a bag of coffee and then let it sit there for a long time. So this is really, really cool. Nice find. It's basically the same find except it has a little thingy. And it might be able to hold more. That's pretty good. The Chefman Max Plus. That's pretty cool.
All right, we're going to do a little what the heck is it?
Perfect.
And here it is.
It's time to play.
What?
What the heck is it?
Yeah, it looks like a thing you put on the wall for coats.
No, check. No holes.
Now, the only person I can ask is Charlie because Dennis already knows.
It's a really fancy
chat room guesses.
Teaspoon stirrer. No.
Does spin. It should spin if you want it.
A hook.
Any guesses? Chad?
Ranger Rick says a hook.
All right.
Open door. Oh, open door reach.
We are going to stop the camera.
I have
and
no
we're going
idea.
to advance to Christmas because this has a lot to do with Christmas.
It's like a wedge open.
Well, now you should know.
Oh!
They are Christmas stocking hanger uppers.
Oh!
Okay? Or officially, I'm looking down here, Christmas stocking holders that go on fireplaces or shelves or tables to hold Christmas stockings, Christmas decorations, up to 10 pounds.
Or
How does
earrings.
that work?
Or, wait a minute. Oh, he's right. Or earrings. They're made of an alloy. I don't know what kind of alloy it is, but they work really well. So we are going to see what's in our Christmas stockings.
Which, by the way,
And
Becky sent
We're
last year, and we restuffed them.
Oh no, I got coal. I can't believe it. And it is rumored that this is the last year Santa will be giving coal.
It's getting too
expensive. Oil next year. Okay, because fossil fuel, we're trying to get away from that. So you'll be getting coal. But getting oil is not bad. Okay, let's see what let's. Oh, Dennis, who cooks stuff, is getting a whisk, a weird toothbrush. This is like for basting things.
Yeah.
A baster, more coal on a stick. What is that?
It's paintbrush.
A paintball. Artistic. And then, we haven't said anything in advance. This is for Charlie. What is this? What is this? It
Does he
says
know?
Charlie on
He
it.
knows.
It
Dogs
says
always
Charlie
know.
dog.
They do, yes.
Oh my goodness! It's some kind of a. So we're going to take it off the little hook. And Charlie, what did you get? Well, you don't eat the stocking. Let's see.
Doggies love things in packages.
Oh, what a cute. Wow, what is that?
Whatever
what
it
is
is.
that?
Elephant? Rhino? I think it's a rhino.
Okay, you got
It's a
him?
very skinny rhino.
Okay,
There he goes.
I got my gift. And he also has dental sticks.
He goes, well, it was held up very nice.
Manuel
as he
Miranda,
leaves.
Hamilton fame, and Mary Poppins, the remake. Dick and Dennis on the QE2. Dickie D and Robert Osborne during the classic movies. Oh, you know that there's more in here. This dog.
He knows. There's
Want
one
a
more
dental
dental stick in that thing.
Yes, please. And Dick and Dennis, the day we got married.
Oh.
All right, that's it. The brand of this is Janube, Janeube, and we'll
Could have
go
called it by
to,
name, and we wouldn't have known.
website
Yes.
on Amazon and find out how much they were. They were relatively inexpensive, but they work great. Just slide them onto a fireplace, shelf, tables, etc. Happy holidays.
That is so funny.
Yeah, they work pretty
cool.
well. I sent you a link. I think they were like $13. Oh, they were $13.
Yeah. With 30% off coupon.
Oh my gosh!
So-
of course, now that I bought it, it's 30% off.
You get $4 off if you just hit that button. That's
Wow.
pretty crazy.
What is that? Under like $9,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they evidently
For
come
about
in
$9.
silver or gold, and it's pure gold. That's the amazing thing.
There may be a scheme here to make some money. You just buy $9 hooks and melt them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. Yeah, is this like some type of bronze? Yeah, it looks like a Venetian bronze.
Yes.
Brushed
the
nickel, I
original.
guess I should say. Number one in Christmas stocking holders. That's an actual search term that makes sense. That's impressive. That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So does this, is it because it's clamping? Or do you think is it distributing the weight
It's
better?
just, they said that it's mainly based on gravity, but
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if you put it on a very thin table, but you can crunch it closed a bit,
I
so
see.
you can make it variable, as you can see in that diagram, that they sort of stretch it out and crunch it up. But it really is neat. It worked great on Dennis's fireplace. Nothing. It didn't feel like things were going to tip
Right.
over and fall at any minute.
And you don't want to put a big old hole with a nail on the mantle. So,
Scooter X has them now for 75 cents.
oh, of course. Of course.
But how much shipping? Oh,
Well,
my-
they'd come for next Christmas, most likely. Shipping is $2.
75 cents.
Now, do you only get one? If you only get one, that's no deal at all. That's not that great. Because unless
four of them would be $3, and shipping would be $5.
See, the shipping goes out. So I guess if you get 4.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I need to add this to my cart. See what this would be. So shipping is that's $6. Wait, 70 cents per, right? Why is this not mathing out? Give me the math. Why? Why does it say $0?
Wow, do you have a credit with them?
I know. There's a sale, but I don't know what this means. This is I'm not even signed in.
That is right.
Oh, I guess I probably have to sign in to see the price. But yeah, who wants to wait? Just
I mean, especially now, because you're certainly knowing AliExpress, you're not going to have them by Christmas.
No. Estimated. It says estimated delivery January 22nd. And
that's
believe
really
that.
Good. That's really good.
But if you do want to save
off
for next year, I guess you could order them now. Yeah. That's very funny. That's really cool. I haven't seen that design. I've seen lots of stocking hangers, not that type. Really cool.
I thought they were pretty neat looking too.
Yeah.
And someone in the chat room said earlier you could use them, probably hang them, stick them over a door, and use the hook in the other direction. That would probably work too.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty cool.
Okay, and my final gadget of the week is this one.
I ordered these before I knew Chad's theme for December would be stocking stuffers.
Ooh.
Because I bought 2 dozen.
2 dozen
of these touchscreen gloves. Okay, there's nothing new about them. This is a brand new pair. They're very stretchy. Actually, these are better
soft
than the ones that I've had in the past. These actually have elastic that closes around your wrists, so they're warmer than others. And the reason I think they fit into the stocking stuffer theme is I just wanted to have something by the door handy when delivery people come that I can just say, here, take this with you. All right. So this is great for that. And what I like about it now is that they come in a lot of colors and they come vacuum packed. Now with vacuum packed technology,
delivered as a sheet.
Let's see what the colors look like.
That's great. It's great that they come in a dozen when you buy one.
Yes.
All right. So, and they are
a rainbow.
They're rainbow. They are incredibly inexpensive. Okay. Cheaper by the dozen. Cheaper by the dozen works. You get a dozen for $19. Okay. That's roughly $1.60 a pair. All right. And they come in lots of colors, even more colors than we have up there. So if you're a jogger, where are those bright green ones? Jogging, and you can just hand them out because each one comes in this little, somewhere up here, there's a little sealable lip on it. I can't even find it, but a couple things I like about them. One is I bought a dozen black for myself because I lose these like crazy. And with a dozen, you don't have to worry. First of all, I stick them in the pocket of every jacket I have. And that way I don't have to worry that I forgot my gloves. And if I lose one, real easy to match another pair. Now, if it's really freezing out, they're not that warm. But there are 2 workarounds. One is, and I've done this, they're stretchy enough that you can double them up, okay? Let me just get that out. All right. Dennis has very big hands, and he's had no problem wearing these. All right, so
Does your phone still work with them doubled up?
Well, why not?
So you can-
you
I
still
guess-
have the
and they're
guess
pretty
thing
warm
on
that
the
way.
outside.
And the
Yeah, I
other
guess
thing that
so.
I've done with them
Connects.
is use them as liners. All right, I have a couple pair of rubber gloves. Yeah, I have rubber gloves, but they don't look so nice on the street. Leather gloves. And I just use these as a liner because the leather gloves.
You could stick a hand warmer in there too.
Just do what?
Stick a hand warmer in there too.
Yeah, you could. A hand warmer would be great. Anyway, they even have a brand on them. I don't think they do. I'll have a link in the. They're Pangda. Pangda. 12 pairs touch screen gloves, stretch knit, texting gloves. Well, I had them here they've been sitting here. They haven't texted a thing. I haven't gotten a message from them. So these are kind of they're lazy texting gloves. Anyway, like I said, if you're looking for a stocking stuffer or an inexpensive gift to hand people, $1.60 a pair if you buy them by the dozen. And they're acrylic. That's it. The Giz Wiz saying goodbye with the warm hand.
Hello, bye, Dickie, bye.
That is so
Anyway,
funny.
that was a good thing. They do work
Doubled.
doubled. I'm wearing
Nice.
2 pair here.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Those are fun. That's funny because I've done the exact same thing you did with getting a dozen because you keep losing them. But I did that with sunglasses. Is I just went and I bought
God, what, a dozen pair?
the cheapest this version of sunglasses. And yeah, you can get a ton of them. They're like the disposable ones that people give out. As,
Yes.
At a counter or whatever. But I would just always lose my sunglasses, and I didn't care what they look like. So I went and bought tons of cheap sunglasses. That's great. I think this is the definition of a stocking stuffer. It will fit in a stocking, inexpensive, useful for the holidays. It also has a little bit of something extra. The capacitiveness is
yes. And
great.
The funny thing is, even though it's been around a long time, I gave away a couple of pair, and people go, I can actually leave these on when I use my phone. It's like not everybody knows.
I don't understand why every pair of gloves isn't the default with this, but it's not. I needed some gloves recently, and most of them didn't have the capacitive feature. And I was like, wow. No, thank you. No, I need to use my phone.
You. I'll rather have cold hands.
I really would. I would rather have cold hands. Also, if you want different styles, you got all sorts of different colors.
Yeah, lots of stuff. Oh, they went up. Just a touch.
They did.
Yeah.
You gotta go color shopping to find.
Oh, I see. Okay.
To find the cheapest set. $18.99 looks like the cheapest so far. There's 19, $18.99, 20, and drum roll, 20.29. So yeah, $18.99 is the least expensive option. Scooter X, of course, found the Alibaba version of this. So this is, what is that? 12 pairs, $18.99.
Yeah, it's $1.59. I believe. I asked Google, and I think it was $1.59.
Yeah, it's $58.25. So yeah, basically. So here's the Alibaba version. Is $1.
A buck
Per pair, and shipping cost $3. But I went up with the quantity, and shipping isn't changing, so it's all the same on this one. So you just have to calculate the shipping on this specific one. January 10th. This is getting here early. Whew, that is fast.
Wow, that's just 30 days.
That's some fast shipping on this product. So if you want them for a little bit more than $1, once you factor in shipping, there is some Ollie new magic touchscreen gloves. They're magical. Magical. So there's that. So that is technically less expensive, but you have to get it in a month. So there's that. That's cool. I like those. I like those a lot.
Perfect.
With that, it is time for us to head into the corner.
You know,
Crappy
you don't
corner.
need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it?
Okie dokie. That was a good stocking stuffer gadget you had. I feel like I need to up my game. So I have this week's stocking stuffer. I recorded a video about it, so let's jump in. Hey diggity, so we are back at it with another stocking stuffer gadget, and this is the gadget. I thought that the packaging itself would be a bit smaller. This is just barely big enough to fit into a stocking, but it is the world's smallest blender, and it should actually mix stuff together. So let's go ahead and open it up. It is unfortunately in a big old blister pack, so we have to cut. I need that works.
The zip snip.
Yes, that. Maybe I should add that to my Christmas wish list. So here we go. This is the blender. It has a lid. Does the cut? Oh my gosh, this actually comes off. There we go.
Oh my god.
It has off 1 and 2, and then on the bottom there is the opening for the batteries. Now, one thing that I noticed is that there is a micro USB plug on the back of this thing. So I do have the batteries with me, but I wanted to see, could I just plug this in via USB with a battery pack and get it to work? Apparently, yes.
Wow.
So if you want, you can just plug it into a battery pack. Now, or I guess to a wall. You know, it doesn't require a screw to use micro USB to loosen up the battery compartment. I'm going to see, is it any more powerful with AAA batteries? So 2 AAA batteries, or you can provide a battery pack. And you know what? I'm just going to lose the bottom of it there. So there we go. Let's see. That is a much more powerful operation. Yeah, way more powerful than with the battery pack. So I would suggest installing the batteries into this. Now, it is a blender, and it has these safe mixing blades, which is good because there's nothing stopping you from just sticking your finger right on in there as it's going. But it's just plastic, so it's nothing too bad. So I thought, well, maybe I should go ahead and make a smoothie. That seems like the thing I should do in the world's smallest blender. So I have some smoothie-making materials. I got one strawberry right there. We got a banana, so we'll go ahead and open up the banana right here. And of course, this is the world's smallest blender, so it does have to be a very small amount of fruit. Let's go ahead and chop this up. I'm curious to see what it'll do. Here, I'll put 3 tiny pieces in there, and then we'll chop up the strawberry. This looks pretty good. I highly doubt that it's going to do anything, though, considering those aren't really blades. And then, of course, we also need to add in. Now, I'm not going to throw ice into this thing. That is not a thing that I feel like this can do. Okay, very carefully here. I'm going to. Oh no! Stop! Oh, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Just going to add just a little bit of milk. Does it leak out the bottom? No, it's not. I was not convinced that it wasn't going to leak out the bottom. We'll put the lid back on and blend it. Whoa! It's
it'll certainly make the veggies, the fruits dizzy.
Obviously, this is not. Nothing has happened here. There's no extra smoothie happening. These are all still fully formed chunks of fruit. But possibly what you could do is mix something up. So if you had maybe some chocolate syrup or something that just a powder that you could mix, it would mix. I feel like. Whoa, there it goes. It's mixing. But it does actually work, which is pretty adorable. So there you go. If you are looking for the tiniest smoothie possible, maybe for a dollhouse, you can get the world's smallest blender. And I don't even know who makes it. The world's smallest, I guess? Is that the
Yeah,
brand?
I think that is a company.
Westminster Incorporated. I don't know. See you guys back in the studio. It is apparently Westminster is the people who make this thing. But here it is on Amazon. I think that it is just absolutely adorable that it actually spins.
No,
it actually,
very cute.
It actually works. Who gave it? Cheap. Doesn't work. What? Total junk. Doesn't charge up. Wasted.
Well, what? Oh, she thought it had. Oh, she thought it had rechargeable batteries in it.
Maybe. That's, yeah. Sorry, lady. That doesn't charge. So there you go. The world's smallest. What else does?
Oh yeah, I think kids would like that a lot.
They make the Happy Hamster and the Paw Pals. I've never heard of this company. Oh, look, they do a lot of the world's smallest. Here's the world's smallest shop vac. I think I've covered a few.
Jukebox, yeah.
I've covered a few of the world's smallest stuff before. I think I've covered like the world's smallest Rubik's Cube or something. Smallest vacuum. They really hit the humidifier. You're kidding me. They've really hit a market. World's smallest stuff.
Absolutely.
There we go. So anyway, world's smallest blender is pretty fun, and I enjoyed it while it lasted. So if you're looking for this stocking stuffer.
It's still working. It didn't break down.
It didn't break. Here it is. I washed out the almond milk, and it still goes. So you can hear it.
Yeah.
There it goes.
So it may not grind veggies, but it will certainly make them dizzy.
Yes, exactly. I really feel like, was it the chocolate mix? Nesquik? Nesquik in
cocoa.
Here. That'd be fun. Your chocolate cocoa.
Yeah, that would be
do
great
like
for that. That would be great for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it'll mix. It won't blend, but it will mix.
So I think that's great.
There you go. The world's smallest blender. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
All right, our email is from Bob Layton from Dover, New Hampshire, and he has a little device that he says works great, and this is it.
Hello, Dick and Chad. I have a gadget I wanted to show you that I had bought several years ago and totally forgot about until the battery started going dead and it started beeping to let me know that it was. Back when I first bought this thing, my dishwasher pump sprung a leak and leaked all over the floor in the kitchen and ruined the tile. So after I got the floor repaired and the dishwasher repaired, I put a pan underneath the dishwasher and put one of these underneath it. This is how it works. And to stop it, all you got to do is take the contacts out of the water and dry them out, dry up the mess underneath, and you're ready to go again. So I had put one of these in the kitchen under the sink. I put it under the dishwasher. I put one under the bathroom sink, and I put some down in the basement. But like I said, it's also good because if the battery goes dead, it starts beeping to warn you that it's time to replace the batteries. Well, that's my video. Take care, guys.
I have owned one of these. Yeah, I used to have one, and when it goes off, when the low battery power thing goes off, it sounds just like a fire alarm.
Oh, okay.
I went around my house looking for the fire detector. Which fire detector's beeping? I have no idea. Looking everywhere, finally, it was this detector I had stuck underneath the sink, and
that's so funny.
yeah, it caused some searching. But yeah, it works. It works great. A very simple device, and yeah, I've used mine for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, it's from Zercon, and it's still available on Amazon. I think it was. I sent you.
Yeah, 30.
Roughly 15. Yeah, $16.
Right. Right, and you can get one, two, three.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a 5-pack.
Wow. That drops way down in price if you get a 5-pack.
Yeah, it's getting less expensive. So there you go. You also have the style.
Audio only or audio oni?
Only.
What is that?
Sorry, there's not a 3-pack of audio oni. If you want the audio oni, you got to go with the 5-pack. It's only available.
What in the world? What in the world?
Apparently, Zircon doesn't know how to spell.
But I mean, what a choice! You can either have audio only or audio only.
That doesn't make any sense. Why
Isn't that
even,
right?
Why even create the metadata?
Yes, exactly.
Exactly. It's very funny. And you can probably tell that you can either set this directly down like that, or the contacts go along the side. So if you need to set it up on its edge, you can do that.
Yeah, which is good if it's going under a low machine.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, they work. They work great. No complaints here. That's a great gadget. That's very good.
That's a great, yeah. So Bob Layton, thank you. You'll be getting the current issue of Mad Magazine. And we're always looking for more videos, okay? Video, anything to do with a gadget. This one is one that's still made, but it can be a gadget that is from years ago and no one makes anymore, but it's still fun to talk about. So a little video, horizontal, and just make sure we can hear you and see the gadget. 1 to 3 minutes, put it up on YouTube. You can click unlisted if you only want people with the URL to be able to see it, and send us that URL. And that's mail@gizwiz.tv. Mail@gizwiz.tv.
Very nice. Send it in now. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters now.
Okay, did you get the email with the photo in it?
I did.
Okay, because maybe we can put the photo up, because Michael Prine, he had that bizarre gadget none of us guessed, the solar device. Here it is. Okay. Michael said, I should have gotten in closer to the grid in the video and explained how it works. See the attached photo. Around the outer edge markings are for the magnetic deflection for the location you're setting up. So when the compass says south, the Pathfinder is pointed to solar south. Grid lines going from top to bottom give you the month with winter month at the top, summer at the bottom. Finally, the lines from left to right give you time of day. Ideally, you set up your panels in a location that's not shaded by anything, but sometimes you have limited choices for location, and this tool lets you choose the best location. In my case, I had trees to the east and west. Would rather have trees than worry about a few extra watts. The trees to the east loses their leaves in the winter, and I get more power when I need it most. Also, by 9 a.m., the east tree is no longer shading the panel, so I'm not losing it that much in any event. Solar is a hobby of mine. I live in a house that gets all its electric from the sun.
Wow.
And I use very little gas for cooking, as the house is solar heated also. I know I paid more for the system than I would have spent on utilities, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
That's great. Michael Prine retired from University of New Mexico.
That is so cool.
So that is pretty neat. And
I
and
love
you found
how-
last week that the
Oh, go ahead.
company's still around.
Yeah. I love that solar power, you think is such a new, like fresh, innovative thing.
yes.
And then you look at this thing and it like screams 1950s technology.
Yes, with that with that compass.
Even just
like
those logos, solar.
No, yes. It looks like a
like-
decoder ring you got when you were a kid by sending in cereal boxes.
This is really cool though. A gadget to see where the shade is at any time during the month, during your, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yeah.
Really neat. And I would love to have solar power as a hobby.
Yes, isn't that great?
All of energy, all electricity is like so beyond me. There's stuff that I feel like I have a grasp on, and people say, wow, that's beyond me. Power, I don't know my watts from my hertz from my volts. I don't understand any of it, and there's no way I would touch solar panel for my own house. Like that's crazy. This is cool. This is really, really cool stuff.
It is. So, Michael, thank you again. Actually, I mailed your med out in the past couple of days.
That's perfect. So I want to say thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Thank you guys so much for your support of the show. If you like this show, please head on over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab, and there's a big old banner. And you just click on the banner, that'll take you to Patreon. If you go underneath the banner, there's a PayPal link if you want to give via PayPal. However you give, thank you so, so, so much. And seriously, just want to take a moment and say thank you for your support. You guys are incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where we record live. As long as we have internet and Spectrum is working, we'll be live. That's basically the only factor, is it's access to the internet. If you want to watch the show live, head on over to gizwiz.tv. And on Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time, the website will just update with the live stream. You can find us on Twitch, twitch.tv/GizWizShow. If you want to see that live stream too, you can head on over there and follow there so you get notified when we go live. And if there's a schedule change, it'll be at the top of the website. Join the chat room, irc.gizwiz.tv, to chat along with everybody. And if you don't catch it live, we have all the episodes there on the website. Not quite going back to episode 1. We'll be honest. We go back to like episode 1600, I think, on gizwiz.tv and twit.tv. I don't even know if I hope that twit.tv still.
I think they do. I think they go back pretty far.
TV/Giz Wiz. Let's see. Twit.tv. Yeah. Weekly Daily Giz Wiz. Let's see. How do we get to episode 1? We stopped at episode 1516. So we have a few of those on gizwiz.tv, but everything else is at
twit.tv.
Here it is. They still got it. They're still hosting it. We appreciate that, Twit.
Wow.
GizWiz 1, audio only.
Whoa.
It looks like, wait, does it go from episode 1 to 51? What happened to episode 2?
I guess somebody said, "Oh, no one's going to go back this far. Why don't I just jump?"
No one bothered to record episode 2?
No, I guess not.
We got episode 1
Well,
there.
it's important to have episode 1, so that's good.
Right.
That's good. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Next episode,
Those
51.
other 49 were not that great.
You're still getting, the air under your wings.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
That is very funny. So
That's
there you
a
go.
lot of
If you need to
gadgets.
find episode 1, recorded in 2006, you can head on over to twit.tv. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to get in your Gadget Warehouse videos. Oh, and we should also say, on the New Year's Eve, we will be here having a fantastic time. So if you want to join us on the East Coast or Central Time for the new year, head on over here, gizwiz.tv. We'll be live streaming it on YouTube, so please come on over. Head on over to gizwiz.biz to find out articles about all the gadgets that we talked about on this show. If you're looking for a link back to a gadget, gizwiz.biz is the place to go. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? The original What the Heck Is It? We love to parody it on this show, but this is the whole gadget, and you gotta guess what the heck it is. And this is obvious to me. This is a stocking stuffer. This is actually a medical device. Sometimes if you needed to learn how to put moleskin on a blister, this is a fake blister to try to work around and get your medical procedures just right. Is this the Mad Magazine that we're aiming
that's
for?
the February 2021 issue.
Man, there you go. So if you win the 6 correct answers or 12 funny, hilarious, or clever answers, this is what you're winning. A Mad Magazine signed by Dickie D himself. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.